Welcome back to Update Day in Old Schools. Today's update blog is actually pretty short, but it does pack some big pieces of content. First things first is the Tombs of Amascut rewards beta. Our new raid experience won't be launching until early 2022, but with today's update, we have a brand new beta world where you can test all of the unique rewards that could potentially be coming from the Tombs of Amascut. Upon logging into the beta world, all of the reward items will be automatically added to your inventory, and on top of that, they've also enabled access to the Inferno since they reckon many of the rewards will be utilized in late game PvM. They do want to say rest assured though, all of the artwork for these new rewards have not yet been determined, so they've just given them a nice default magenta skin. I'm also not going to cover every single beta reward in today's video because I actually covered an in-depth version of this entire rewards blog in another video, and that will be linked down in the description below if you do want to know more information on any of the new potential weapons. Moving on to this week's update, we have the Premier Club Summer 2021. This will go on sale on August 16th and be available until September 14th. And if you're not familiar with the Premier Club, it is by far the best way to get long-term Runescape membership for the best price. Next up, we have the mini poll improvements. And some of the changes coming with this is players now can trade their duplicate enhanced crystal weapon seeds for 1,500 crystal shards. Ultimate Iron Man can now store their bow of Denon in a stash unit. And they've changed the weighting and number of sour hogs that can be assigned by a Slayer Master. You'll now receive between 15 and 25 per task. And even on top of that, you're less likely to receive the task in the first place. And then finally, players will now receive 100% prayer XP from the Ash Sanctifier upon completion of the Elite Corinne and K-Boss Diary. And finally, to round off the big updates this week, we have more changes to combat achievements. And then with this week's update, rather than big changes to previous combat achievement tasks, they've actually raised the stakes and created a brand new combat achievements task all surrounding the Fasani's Nightmare. The task ranged from killing Fasani's Nightmare once all the way up to 100 times for a Grandmaster task, and then even killing Fasani's Nightmare 5 times in a row without leaving the room, rounding it out with another Grandmaster of defeating it within 7 minutes. But to round out with a much smaller update, we have another Pulse 75 improvement, and that is the Maiden's Blood spawns now have less variation when they spawn, making your survival a little less dependent on the whims of RNG. But with that, that is everything in today's old school update. If you guys did enjoy this video, consider dropping a like. It massively helps these out. And if you're not already, hit that subscribe button so you're notified every time a new video goes live.